My name is André Hissink. I was born in the Netherlands, East Indies, and now I am a Canadian. Before the Germans invaded the Netherlands, I was a student at the university at Utrecht, studying to become a lawyer. Germans invaded the Netherlands in May 1940. When the bombing started, we were close to the traffic tunnel they were building underneath River Maas at Rotterdam. And we sheltered there. And when we came out, and there was a city burning with flames as high as this building and clouds of smoke. That stays with you. And what do? And so we set off to the port of Hoek of Holland. We found a British destroyer waiting for dark. We hitched a ride, and they said, yes, come, you can come aboard. And so the next morning, I landed in Dover. And so we finally made our way by ship to the island of Java. There we received our flight training. A lot of us had never flown, among others, me. After a while, it was arranged that we would go to the United States, and a Netherlands flying school was established in Jackson, Mississippi. Here I was trained on the B-25 as a pilot, as a navigator, as a bomb aimer and air gunner. After, I think, about 10 months, we were shipped back to the United Kingdom. Our squadron was totally Netherlands squadron. We knew each other's story pretty well. We often talked about families in the Netherlands and wondered how they were doing. It gave us a common bond. Every time one of our aircraft did not return, whether the crew was killed by a crash, we all felt this. We flew in formation of 6 aircraft, 2 triangles, one after the other. We flew as close as we could. The main problem that we faced was the anti-aircraft fire. Closed in on the French or Belgian or Dutch coast, the guns started firing to the anti-aircraft fire by the Germans. And this could be terribly concentrated. Once we were over German territory, it was really hard flying. The target itself very often was heavily defended. When you went in, you were heavily shot at. You had a bad time for about 5–10 minutes until you had your target, dropped your bomb, and turned back. You always came back with holes in the plane, little ones, big ones. People have often said to me, my goodness, you had a hell of a lot of guts to do all this. We never thought of this. It was part of the job. I chose to fly. I knew what I was doing. I wanted to fly. You had a task to do. Feelings of fear disappear. You flew, you came back. You flew, you didn't come back. It was how the cookie crumbled. You might thought, well, it wasn't me this time. Well, it could be your time. Still, you went. And suddenly, boom, it was over. They surrendered. And we didn't have to fly anymore. I came to Canada because I became aware of the International Civil Aviation Organization, a branch of the United Nations. Their headquarters were established here in Montreal. 100 years last month. And I am now in a retirement home, growing old, I guess.
Yeah.